Just go ahead and you can, there we go, I got the recording going. All right, so we're gonna start warming up. So we're gonna go through our a kettlebell circuit. We've got the movement circuit in the beginning with a couple rounds, and then we've got the full part of the workout for 3 rounds. And sorry, I did not get my tripod seems to be stuck. And then we'll have a finisher round today too. So we're going to change up that finisher round a little bit, but that's where the swings are really going to come in, is on that round. So let's go ahead and just start. Warm up shoulders first if you haven't done that already. So sore. Make sure you open to the front and the back. And then step it out into just an air squat. All right. I'm stiff today. Whew. All right. Come all the way up. Let's find the hip hinge. Hands at the hips. Oof. Nikki and I ran yesterday. I'm trying to get back. I hadn't run in a couple of weeks. Yeah, I am feeling it today though. My legs are really sore. All right, a couple more. And one more. All right, find some butt kicks, and you can take it up a notch if you want to also. Whew. Or just alternate side to side. We'll do a little lateral opening. And then the first set of movement is meant to get your body nice and warm also. Just move here for a few more seconds. And now step it up and find your lateral. Yes. All right. So we'll move through 2 rounds today to get the body really nice and warm. You go ahead and come back through center. We're going to do 3 things for 30 seconds each. Let me show you what we're doing. We're going to start with a bird dog, which is just an alternate lift here. To make it harder, you float the knees and do the same thing. So nothing too crazy. We just want to get everything really nice and warm. And then we're going to come up and you're going to grab a set of weights and rack the weight. And we'll basically do like a high knee march again to get everything really nice and warm. And then we're going to come into our windmills like we've been doing from there. So it's going to be super quick in between with very little break between the 3 exercises. You can use, there's also 12s if you want to rack 12s for that march. The march isn't going to feel like, it's going to get your heart rate up a little bit, but it's just going to get everything really warm. All right. So we're going to start with that bird dog. Stack shoulders, stack hips, 30 seconds alternating sides. And again, make it harder by floating the knees. Your feet may need to be a little bit wider, but and find the extension as you squeeze and lengthen. You're going to feel the glutes work. You've got about 5 seconds, and then we'll pop up for that march in another 3, 2, and come on up. Grab a set of weights. They should be somewhat challenging. Rack them at the shoulders, and literally just a march, just a lift. My legs are so shaky today. So here's the thing with this. It's obviously getting your legs warm, but you should feel your core working too as you pull the knees up. You're going to exhale, pull pit of belly in and up. The quad should start to burn. Got about 10 seconds. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh. All right. Either hand, we're going to do both sides. I'm going to start with the left hand up. Soft little bend in that right knee. 30 seconds on this windmill. So really careful where I look on these because they make me dizzy. So make sure you're exhaling as you come up. You got 5 seconds. Another 4, 3, 2, and let's switch sides. My stomach's growling. Another 3, 2, and 30 seconds. And then we'll rest for about 30 seconds. And we're gonna do everything just one more time. So nothing too crazy here. Goal is just to get really nice and warm. You got about 10 seconds left. You got another 5, 3, 2, and rest. Whew. All right, so we're gonna rest for about 30 seconds. Bless you. We're gonna do it all again. Should be bringing your heart rate up just a little bit. Oh, man. Oh, Samuel. He just sleeps, like dead to the world. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'd like to be Samuel in my next life. All right, let's come on down. We're gonna come into that tabletop, knees float or not, and move in 3, 2, and 1. Alternating lifts. And make sure that you're lifting the hand to shoulder height. The heel is at hip height. So obviously it's testing balance, but it's working the entire core too. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, grab your weights, rack at the shoulders for that arch. Last time we have to do all this. Oh, here we go. Feel a little silly, but man, I was surprised when I did this earlier just to like test it out that my quads were like, holy crap. It's what? Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. Another 4, 3, 2, rest. Okay. Whew. I'm going to start on the left hand with the right toes out. We move in 4, 3, 2, and 30 seconds windmills. Last time through, we're just going to do right and left, maybe as I fall over. We're going to shoot for 3 rounds on this next one. I think we'll be able to do 3. We're going to test it out. Another 4, 3, 2, and rest. Man, I'm like falling over. Woo. Huh? Yep, another 2, 1, and let's go. 30 seconds. Whew. 10 seconds. Another 5, 3, 2, rest. Whew. Okay, rest while I tell you what's going on next. So again, we're gonna go for 3 rounds. You need to, if you've got more than one kettlebell, then a couple different sizes of your kettlebells, and then you can use a set of dumbbells too, if the weight that you have just isn't appropriate for what we're doing. So several different things that we're moving through. We're going to start on the ground, and we did this complex a couple weeks ago. You're going to do 8 single arm chest presses, step it right into a half Turkish get up for a 5 count, and then we'll pop up from there. We'll do, and you should do a heavy weight for this, a sumo deadlift from there. And then your legs are going to really take a little bit of a hit on this circuit. We're going to step into a lunge stance. Hello. And do a row. Let me actually show you from the side so you can see this. So you're going to row, kick straight back into a tricep, and then release. And then we're going to stay on that same leg and come into a split squat. And I'd like for you to hold 2 weights, or you could always weight the hand of the leg that's back and take that split squat. And that gives you a little bit of extra oblique action there. So I'm going to cue you through all of it. We're doing reps. So go ahead and pick the weight that you want to use for your chest press, your Turkish get up. We're doing the right side all the way through, and then we'll come down and do the left side all the way through. So again, I'm going to see how we feel. We're going to see about 3 rounds. We may end up doing 2. So start on the back. Right hand, legs are straight. You're going to start with 8 chest presses first. Exhale as you press. So make sure that wrist is really nice and straight. Now, right hand stays up, right knee bends, left arm is down. You're doing 5 half Turkish get-ups. Remember, you are sitting all the way up to the hands. Exhale as you sit up. Okay, now, set that weight down and come up. So we are going to pair that with the sumo. So just follow me and it'll all make sense, I promise. So grab your weight for your sumo squats, sumo deadlifts, not squats. Feet come really nice and wide. And we're doing 10 of these. So hinge at the hips, soft little bend in your knees for 10. I know it's disgusting in here. 1 more. Okay. After you do those 10, you're coming back down. You're gonna do left side, and then we're going into the other set, but we're stringing it all together. Okay, so left side presses. Exhale for an 8 count. Notice if your body's rolling over to the left too, you want to try to stay flat. Now, left knee is going to bend, right arm, right leg out, 5 count. There we go. A little bit harder with the weight that I have on this side. Okay, now set that down, come up, 10 deadlifts, sumo deadlifts, and then we'll move into the other set. And that'll be the first round done. So just make sure on the sumo deadlifts that your back stays flat, your shoulder blades stay rolled together. All right, now we're moving really quick into the next thing. Right leg's gonna be out front. Weight, lighter weight is gonna be in your left hand. That's a 20 if you wanna use the 15. So right foot's gonna plant out front. You're going to hinge, and I want that back leg to be pressed up towards the ceiling. Pull pit of belly in and up. We're doing 10 of these. Pull, kick, release, exhale, pull, kick. You should feel that tricep kick on. You can have the right hand on your thigh, or it can float. Just stay really long in your back. Okay, now your choice. You can have a pair of weights or you can just hold on to that same weight. The right foot's going to stay planted. If you do a single weight, it's going to be in the left hand. We're doing our split squat. So you're dropping straight down. Whew, for a count of 10. I didn't say that. Now, if you're doing a single weight, it's gonna pull you over to the left, so you got to stay up. Whew. Knees are popping. Yeah, it's on fire. All right, and we switch sides. Whew. And that's why you're also only doing 10 because we're lighting up one side. So now we jump right into that row. Weights in the right hand. Kick it back. Count of 10. Make sure the shoulders stay square. There you go. For some reason, a tricep kickback, that's got to be because of the grip. It's so much harder with a kettlebell. All right. 10 split squats with that left foot out front. Your choice, suitcase hold or single hand. 10 count. Dropping straight down. That weight presses through that front left heel. There you go. And your chest can come forward just a little bit too. Try to narrow out that back leg a little bit. There you go. Oh, that glute. Whew. Rest. We're gonna rest for a minute. Yeah. Welcome back, Kelly. My legs feel like jello right now. I'm gonna give us a little bit more air too. My heart rate is up. Okay, so we do all that again. We're resting though right now. So the reps are not super high. So it's meant to challenge on the weight. So if it didn't feel super challenging on that last round, if you have the weights, just up the weight. So to give you just a frame of reference, I'm doing a 20-pound on the chest and the get up. No, go for it. And you can obviously also use a dumbbell too. Okay. Woo. So right side. All over. 8 presses into those 5 get-ups. I bumped the air up for us too, so it should hopefully feel a little bit better in here. Whew. Yeah, it's so gross. Right knee is bent, 5 half get-ups. Woo, almost there. All right. Woo. All the way down. Carefully set that weight down. We come up for the sumo deadlifts. 10 count. I'm gonna bump the weight just a little bit. All right. Wide stance, you've got 10. Find that hinge. Rest. I'm not teaching at the studio anymore. That cuts out how much I am working out. So I may actually be able to lift heavier weights, which is pretty exciting. All right, we've got 8 presses. I just have to teach one more time tomorrow morning at 5:30 and 6:45 a.m. And then I am done. When you have control of the schedule, you can just take yourself off whenever you want. Left leg's back. Merry Christmas to me. Okay, 10 more sumos and then we stay up. I put the groundwork at the beginning so we wouldn't have to jump up and down the whole time. All right, 10 more sumos. Three, good. Another two. One more. Okay. Now that fun little circuit. I know. Left arm's gonna move, your right foot's gonna be planted out front for that row with a tricep kickback in your hinge lunge stance. Okay. Find that hinge forward. You're doing a 10 count on this. So you're in a row, kick. Count of 10. Whew, you okay? Is your shoulder okay? There you go. There's 10. Whew. All right. 10 split squats. Right foot's out front, left foot's kicked back. So you want a pretty narrow stance on this one. And drop it down for 10. Ooh, is that your knee? That's my knee. Right, rest. Woo. When everything creaks. Okay, left foot's out front. Last time through for the second round. Right foot's back. Okay, find that hinge, row, kick. 10 count. I don't know why I can't count today. I think there's 2 more left. Whew. All right, left foot's out front, right into that split squat, and then we get a minute rest. Right foot's back. Keep the shoulders rolled together. Exhale as you stand up. Oh, rest. Rest for a minute. Woo, we're gonna do it one more time. I think we've got it in us to do it one more time. And we'll do our finishing round with swings. We're gonna do swings and presses today. Unless the presses just don't feel good on your shoulders, then we can do something else. But the presses are gonna get your heart rate up even more at the end too. Mine's up to almost 150 right now, so yeah. Okay. Okay, so we are moving back down to the mat. We've got 8 and 5. 8 single arm presses and 5 half get-ups. Okay. So, third round. Squeeze the thighs, and here we go. Now that right knee bends. Sit up for 5. Whew. This last round, I'm like, okay. Last, or not the last one. We still got another one. Never mind. I almost said last, and then I realized, nope. All right. 10 sumo deadlifts. Here we go. All right, back down. Okay. You okay? I'm gonna be tired today. I'm gonna be tired too. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, last 5 of these. Make sure you come all the way down before you stand back up. Okay. Now this is the last set of sumo deadlifts. Woo. Okay. Got 10. Okay. Now we're coming right into that row with the kickback. Weights in the left hand, right foot out front. And again, you want to be really strong in that back leg. It presses to the ceiling to really lock in. Got 10. Make sure you can feel the tricep kick on when you kick it back too. Whew. Okay. Right foot's out front for that split squat. 10 count. As I completely fall over. Whew. Okay. There we go. Last little bit here. Left foot's out front. Right leg is talking to me right now. Step it way back to this. Find that hinge and row and kick. Whew, that's tricep. Okay. Last split squat. Okay. Last 10. You're almost there. and rest. All right, we're gonna rest for about a minute. My watch just said exercise range closed. That's a good thing. Okay, so I'm gonna do the finishing round. We've got 5 rounds. We're gonna do 15 swings. Whew. And then 5 presses. And I'm gonna give you some options on the presses so you can kind of just gauge where you are right now. If you wanna use your kettlebell, which is a little bit heavier, you can come into the kettlebell swings. Let me show you. So I come into that swing and you can just pop it right up to your chest and then press for a 5 count with both hands. Or if you don't want to press that heavier weight, you can do a lighter set of dumbbells and do double presses. You just have the dumbbells, the lighter set close to you so you can do a double press. We're only doing 5 and we're doing both arms at the same time. So we're gonna move pretty quick. 15 swings into that press for a 5 count. I'm sweating like crazy, which is fine. Okay, so you're gonna keep count 15 right into 5 presses, rest for just a snap, just to kind of breathe, and you're gonna move between those 5 rounds. All right, here we go. Yeah, I have to adjust my feet after I start. Oh yeah. Oh no. Okay, bring your feet closer together when you press. Big breath in, exhale for 5. And then you can set that weight down and breathe for a moment, and then we'll move into the second round. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. I have a big scratch across the front of my thigh. The mosquitoes are so bad later in the day out here. And I had shorts on to run yesterday, and there's like a big, huge scratch, I guess, where I scratched myself. Yes. Yeah. Torn up. All right, here we go. Second round. 15. Feet are hip width apart on that press. And rest. Woo. Not resting for too long, just enough to kind of catch your breath and then move on. Whew. Yeah, I am like, the humidity is what's making it so gross. I didn't even think about that window being open. Okay. All right, third round. Here we go. 15 and 5. Samuel, move. Sam, move. 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 Why are you staring at me like that? Get out of the way. He doesn't normally walk over there. He was sleeping and I closed the window and he's like, are we going? Whew. 2 more rounds. I can't put him out there because the last time I let him stay out there, he rolled in something again. He can't be trusted. Oh gosh. That's funny. Here, I'm gonna put him inside for the last 2 rounds. Come on. One. I'd love to let him have some freedom out there if he would roll and stuff in the backyard. Then he smells like a dead animal. All right, 2 more rounds. You got it. Almost there. All right. Here we go. Yeah, I have to like hold the. Oh, holy crud. 1 more round. My goal was to get our heart rate up, so there you go. Few more seconds. And then we go into the last round and then we'll stretch. Last one. All right. Oh, no. This is it. This is the last set. Sorry. Yeah, no, this is it. All right, here we go. 5th round. All right, last 5 presses. You got it? Holy crap. Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna stretch. Just step to the top of your mat. Whew, breathe through your nose. Bring your arms overhead, interlace the hands, soft little bend in your knees. We're just gonna take a little dip just to stretch that out. Let your heart rate come down a little bit. Right to left, just a few times. Now come right back through center. Whew. Take another inhale. As you exhale, find your fold forward. Step your left foot back for a runner's lunge or a kneeling lunge. Completely up to you where you want to land. So runner's lunge, your hand stays down. Kneeling lunge, if you want to bring them up to your quad, go for it. If you're feeling good in that kneeling lunge, you can also reach the arms up overhead, catch that left wrist, and take a little dip across. It gets deeper into that left hip flexor. Come back through center. Hands frame that front foot if they're not already there, pyramid or a half split. Remember, you want to send the hips behind you. Your chest can stay up as you hinge at your hips to breathe into that right hamstring. The right hamstring can be bent as well. Oh, it's Chris. Okay. Thought it was one of the workers. Sink forward into that right foot. Now I want you to tuck the left foot. We're coming into a wide leg forward fold. Your toes are going to point towards the left edge of your mat. Release the crown of your head. Shift your weight into the balls of your feet. If you want to bend a little bit into each knee, go for it. But just give your hamstrings and your low back a moment here. Now plant your hands flat. Inhale, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, just walk your hands to the back of your mat. You're finding a runner's lunge or a kneeling lunge at the back of the mat. Again, palms can come to the top of your thigh. Sink into that right hip flexor. If it feels good, reach the arms overhead, catch the right wrist with your left hand and just dip it across. Come back through center, frame that front foot, pyramid or a half split. Flex the toes if you're in that half split. Breathe into that left hamstring. Now sink it forward, move right back into that wide leg forward fold. Turning to the same direction. Again, just a moment to wiggle out your jaw, get heavy in the crown of your head. Now inhale, lengthen halfway. As you exhale, toes point to the top of the mat, step all the way to the top. Inhale, roll all the way to stand. Whew, soft little bend in your knees. Again, take your right arm across the front, stretch out your shoulder. Whew, man, that was tough. It's good though. You got like every bit of your body today. Release and left arm across the front. Yeah, for sure. No, it definitely worked. Whew. And then any neck rolls, shoulder rolls, spinal rolls that feel good, go for it. You are finished for today. Good job.